CIMA FLP is here, and you can qualify in just 3 exams. FLP stands for Finance Leadership Program. It's CIMA's new self-directed digital option for students to complete the CIMA qualification and earn the CGMA designation. CIMA calls it the new digital first route to the globally recognized CIMA Professional Qualification. In fact, FLP is a 3-exam route to becoming qualified, in which students only have to do the case study exam on each level, on the condition that they complete all the online questions on the CIMA study portal. CIMA provides the online study portal, which includes tuition material and questions for all the subjects for a set period. 1-year access, 2-year access, or 3-year access. And all the content for all the subjects are on the portal, and students can work through that portal and the content as fast as they are able to. So to understand FLP, let's first look at the professional qualification. On the professional qualification, the certificate level is the entry route to the professional qualification, and it's an open entry certificate. These 3 levels at the top is the professional qualification. So there are 3 levels, Ops, Man, and Strat, and 3 pillars. The pillar on the left is the E pillar, or the enterprise or business pillar. The pillar in the middle is the P pillar, and it's really the heart of the qualification, where cost and management accounting and risk sit. And the pillar on the right is the F pillar, where you deal with finance and the statutory obligations of the organization. On the traditional route, you have to complete an exam for each of your E, P, and F subject. These are objective test exams, or OT exams, so we've come to call these OT subjects. On the new FLP route, you don't have to do the OT subjects, you only have to do the case study at each of these levels. So on FLP, how do they know that you have done all the underlying E, P, and F work and that you know the content? It's by means of continuous assessment. This means that you have to answer, while studying E, P, and F, you are answering questions throughout your studies, and answering all the questions correctly. You can reattempt them until you get them right. You will be deemed competent, similar to having written the OT exam. On completion of all the assessments for E, P, and F, on completion of all the questions, you will then be deemed ready to sit your case study exam. So the syllabus has been developed on the basis of a set of competencies, or the syllabus is underpinned or designed to develop a set of competencies in you. So your exam has also been designed to test those competencies. So there are 2 ways that CIMA tests those competencies. The one is through the OT tests and the case study exams that you do. That is called the Professional Qualification route, or the PQ route. The other way of testing the competencies is doing the continuous online assessment of the OT content on the FLP platform, and then doing the case study exam. So there are 2 routes to becoming qualified, FLP and the Professional Qualification route, or PQ route. Let's take a closer look at the second route. So let's take a look at FLP. Your learning and continuous assessment takes place on this online platform. We call it the FLP platform. It is compulsory for you to sign up for the FLP platform if you want to participate in the FLP methodology of only having to write the case study exams. On this platform, you will find all your study material and questions for all the OT subjects and the case study subjects. You have access to all the learning and assessments across all the competency areas with hundreds of skills on the study platform. Everything is there. You get access to all the business simulation assignments for your case study exams, and that integrates and really applies the knowledge across all the competency areas which you have just obtained while doing the OT subjects. The case study exam resources are all there. There are videos, there are mock exams, there are marked mocks, there's a case study analysis. Everything is on that platform. You access that platform through a subscription model, and you can buy a 1, 2, or 3-year subscription model. Included in the FLP package is also all your exam fees for all your subjects. And there's also rewrite exam fee to rewrite your subjects, to rewrite your case study exams. So it includes your registration fee, your membership fee, your exam fees, and your resit fees. And IBTC offers additional support through our lecturers and our tutors and our course monitors who continually check in and see how you are doing. Okay, so this is a way to see what is included. There are two packages that IBTC offers. We offer the FLP Standard Package and the FLP Premium Package. The FLP Standard Package again includes registration fee, subscription fee, the tuition material and questions for all your OT subjects, all the material for case studies, the access to the tutor and IBTC monitoring and support, including 6 case study exam fees. For each case study, there is an exam fee and a resit fee. Note that these exam tokens are specific. A management case study exam token can, for instance, not be applied to an operations case study exam. Okay, so this is FLP Standard, and FLP Premium, we have added case study classes. So typically you would buy in preparation for a case study, say management case study in February, you would sign up with us for exam prep classes because we have a very high pass rate. It's typically valued, will cost you 7,000, upwards of 7,000 Rand. And now we include in this package 6 of those. Similar to your exam fees, there are 6, there's an exam fee for each case study and a resit fee for each case study. And this is in our premium package. Let's look at how the timing works. Remember that you're purchasing a 1, 2, or 3-year subscription to all of it. It's like a room and everything is there. It is all the books, all the questions. There are exam tokens, there are virtual classes tokens, and you're buying time in that room. In that time, you can do as many case study exams as you can fit in. But remember that you can only sit your case study if you have completed all the competency assessments, which you find interspersed in your study material. So we suggest that you maximize your exam opportunities. So plan your FLP start date so that your subscription doesn't end just before a case study exam, for instance. So we've worked it out for you, and these are the best start dates. Start in March to ensure that by the end of your subscription, it still covers your February case study. And similarly, if you start in June, June is a very good time to start because your subscription will only end at the end of May, so it still covers a May exam sit. But in fact, students can start at any time. Your subscription ends on the anniversary, so it's on an anniversary model. So the 12-month clock is set when you sign up for the program. To ensure you get the most of your subscription, we propose that you start in March, June, September, or December. We should advise you to plan for a possible resit within your 1-year plan. For example, the student purchased in March, had 7 months to study and then sit in November. And if that student then fails, he or she can then still rewrite in February. How long does it take to complete a level? The program is entirely self-directed, so you can complete it at whatever pace you prefer. If you have ample time to dedicate to completing the learning and prepping for exams, it's possible to complete multiple levels in a year. Typically, a learning level takes around 75 to 125 hours. On the traditional route, CIMA used to say 150 hours per subject. Now it's as little as 75. And case study preparation used to take 100 hours. Now it's as little as 25 to 35 hours. If you spend 6 hours per week, then it's like 3 study sessions, 2 hours each. Then it takes you about 3 to 5 months to do all your OTs and about 1.5 months to prep for the case study. You know, this timeline might explain it a little bit more clearly. You are writing the same case study exam as everybody else. So your case study, let me just say, so there's sittings, August sitting, November sitting, February sitting, May sitting, just like everybody else. If you start in June, you can aim to sit August or the November exam. If you are a transition student with only one OT subject to go, for instance, you can sign up in June, do that, say it's E2. You can do that one final OT subjects, prep for your case study over here, and sit your August exam. Then in September, you can do another E. It takes you about a month per subject. You can do E, then you can do P over here. You can do F over here and sit your November case study. You can take December off. Then you can pick it up again and do E3, P3, F3, prep for your case study and sit the May exam, and you are done and you still have half a year to spare. If you are not a transition student, so you start at a level, say you start at UPS and you have to do EP and F, then you would do in June your E, it takes about a month, you would do P over here, F over here, and then sit your November exam. Again, take December off. In January, you can do E again. You will do P over here, F over here, prep for your case study. Sit your MAN case study in May. Take June off. If you want to, spend a month on E3, month on P3, month on F3, prep for your case study, and write in November. And you've literally done your OPS case study, your MAN case study, and your strategic case study with time to spare. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months to spare. So there was even room for a rewrite if you wanted to. And this illustrates that in 1 year, with a 1-year subscription, you can do 2 levels. With a 2-year subscription, you can do 3 levels and complete your qualification. Okay. Trust this made sense. Just rub this out. Okay, the entry requirement and exemptions. FLP is open to anyone with a bachelor's degree or higher. CIMA is working on introducing a bridging program, which then will be an open entry program, but it is not quite ready yet. Current students will transition to FLP on a like-for-like basis. It means if you have completed your E1, you've passed E1, you've passed P1, you will carry that into FLP, and you only have to complete F1 and then your case study. New students, if you have a bachelor's degree in a business field of study or an IFAC certificate, you'll start at operations level. If you have a bachelor's degree with any word, accounting or finance in it, you will start at management level. If you're a CIPA member, you start at management level. If you've got an IFAC diploma, you start at management level. If you're a member of CICA or ACCA or a member of an IFAC body, you will most likely start at strategic level. So note here that on the professional qualification, you used to be able to enter at management case study or at strategic case study. You can't enter at a case study level anymore, at a case study exam anymore. You enter at a level. So you enter at ops level, you do E1, P1, F1, operations case study. You enter at man level, you have to do EP, F2, and the case study. Okay, so to recap, the key differences between professional qualification, the traditional route, and the new FLP is on FLP, you don't have to do any objective tests. On the professional qualification, you still have to do 9 objective tests. Both have to do 3 case studies. On professional qualification, you have to pay additional registration fee, additional exam fee, buy your own study material, and it takes you about 500 hours. On FLP, no objective tests, 3 case study, all your exam and registration fees and study materials included, and you will spend less time studying. So the pricing works like this. FLP, which you cannot buy from CIMA or CIMA UK, you have to buy it from a tuition provider. It is the legislation in South Africa prohibit a professional body from selling directly to students because they say the referee can't also be the player. So you will buy FLP from a tuition provider, a 1-year subscription for the standard package, 50,000, 2 years, 70,000, 3 years, 95. And the premium packages are slightly higher than that. So this feels like a chunk of money. It's comparable to how does it compare to study the traditional route? I have worked it out for you. For you to do an online course for each of your subjects, pay your registration, subscription, and your exam fees will in total cost you 132,000 Rand. That's if you pass first time. If we allow for about 10% of your exams to result in a rewrite, then we've allowed for about 13,000. So all in all, you should expect to pay 145,000 Rand to complete your CIMA qualification, although some of our students pay a lot more than that. So FLP, let's take 2 years as an example, because I think you can do Ops, Man, and Strat in 2 years. If you take the premium package, it costs you 90,000. If you take the standard package, it costs you 70,000. And it is substantially less than the traditional route. The benefit of the traditional route is that you can buy it piecemeal and you can work through it over time, and you can pay it off. And with FLP, it is a huge chunk upfront, but you can qualify faster. We are looking into financing options, and we should have some options within a month or 2. Okay, so we have done that. I have some frequently asked questions. I have already paid for an OT or for a case study exam. Can I get a credit for it? Yes, but credit won't happen automatically. You must cancel your scheduled exam with Pearson VUE, and you will receive a refund to the card they used to pay for the exam. Sometimes that's a refund to IBTC. We will credit your account and put it towards your FLP purchase. Your exams must be cancelled at least 48 hours ahead of the scheduled exam sitting to be eligible for a full refund. Can I move from, if I've now opted for FLP, but I'm struggling so much. I love the OTs and that I don't have to do the exam, but I just can't get through my case study. Can I move back to the professional qualification, the old traditional way of doing things? Yes, but you have to wait for your subscription to expire and then you can go back. At the moment, any competencies you obtained on FLP cannot be carried back over to the professional qualification. So if you've completed all the competencies on FLP for E1, when you go back to the professional qualification, it won't count as an OT exam pass. Do I still get the exit level qualifications? Yes, you do. You get the diploma and the advanced diploma in management accounting. What are the entry requirements for FLP? We've discussed that. It's a bachelor's in business or finance or accounting. Is certificate level complete or exempt? And do I qualify? Well, if you've completed certificate level, then you are technically at ops level, and then you can just transition into ops. Exemptions, how does exemptions work on FLP? It's as explained, you will enter at a level, you won't be exempted from individual subjects, and you will enter, it's quite straightforward. If you have a business degree, you will start at operations level, a finance or accounting degree, any degree, an honors, a postgraduate diploma, anything that has a word finance or accounting, and it's a degree or higher, land you at management level. If I renew my subscription after it's expired, do I have to start my competencies from scratch again? No. I still have a valid subscription, but I've run out of exam tokens. What do I do? So in this instance, I sat my operations case study exam, but I failed. Then I used my research token to sit my operations case study exam. I still have a two management tokens and 2 strat tokens over here. Can I use my management case study token for my operations case study exam? No, you can't. But I still have this subscription period. What do? You buy a new token. Okay. The opposite of that is I have run out of subscription, but I still have exam tokens. When your subscription ends, all your tokens, your exam tokens and your virtual classes tokens all expire. Let's see if they're, let me just rub this out. I think we have covered most of it. We now understand how FLP works, that you have to study on the FLP portal, complete your competencies to be eligible to sit your case study exam, and that the biggest difference between PQ, the professional qualification, and FLP is in the assessments, and that with professional qualification, you can study on your own with a tuition provider, get your own books, but with FLP, you have to study through the CIMA FLP platform. For more information, contact us at info@ibtc.co.za or call us on 0861 111 411. You're literally 3 exams away from being CIMA qualified.